Okay, quick Dutch door thing. Presentation. I haven't done this before, so I'm kind of doing it as I go. This is my setup for May. I've put tape across the top to find the tops of the doors easier. There's my weekly across the top. This is why I'm not in love with it. There's not enough room to write. I write quite large for my weeklies, for the appointments. So I like to be able to see what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And this is too small. I don't like this. I can't even write setup next week in one. So I don't like this. The first page I made to be, I didn't know what I was going to do with it. So I've literally only just filled this in today. This was the last day of April, so I had a little experiment, really not sure. So we're now into this week. The idea of me doing this was that I wanted to be able to add pictures into my journaling, which my previous months made it that I couldn't do it because there wasn't enough room in these boxes. Okay, I can't add pictures in. The journaling is the purple handwriting. I can't add pictures in there. There just isn't room. So I decided to try the Dutch door. Then after I got it all set up, I was like, oh crap, where the hell am I going to record the weather and my sleep and my steps and all that lot? And I started writing it in sort of randomly, but I don't like it. So then I thought, well, I could put it up there, and I thought, well, that's all very well unless I have 2 or 3 things in a day, which I don't always, but sometimes I do. And then where would I put it? And I didn't like that either, which is why I've now done these. If you see my previous videos as to why I've got things in different colours, I colour code each day. Challenges I'm also wanting to add into each day, rather than have a monthly lettering spreads like these, which got quite messy, and I don't know what goes with what. That was who was that? That was Doodle with us in April last month. Yeah, it looks okay, but I don't know. I just wanted decoration on each day, I suppose. So I thought I would try adding it in to each day to see how it comes in. Only decided to do it right at the last minute, and I started to write my steps there, which is why it looks a bit yucky. And then I decided to move the steps over to here. So tomorrow is going there. I don't know. I really don't know whether I like it or not. I can't decide. I'll tell you what I do like. I love this washi. This came from AliExpress and it is absolutely stunning. It was on a multiple listing that I ordered. A lot of it was Chinese blossoms, what do they call them, sakura. And this stuff is so strong and it's really, really nice tape. It's got a different texture than my other washies, but oh, it's pretty and I really like it. And it's see-through. So my dots still show up, which I actually quite like. So, whereas I don't get that with my other washies, but I quite like that does. I haven't yet added one in for the end of the week. I will add that in later. I don't know that I'm going to do a Dutch door next week. I've got a couple of ideas. One is a Dutch door, but it's this design. So I was going to cut there and have my calendars running either side of the page, which would give me a bit more room. So I might try this, but I might not, because it doesn't give me a lot of room here for journaling and pictures and all of that rubbish. And some days I'm like, well, I want to write a lot and I don't know if there's going to be enough room. Or I might want to put a lot of pictures in, dependent on what we've seen. So I really don't know whether to try that one or not. My other option is to do a weekly page like this, with my mini calendar up in the corner and then my days of the week, and then to just journal on the following pages. So I would put, for example, my weekly would go there, and then I would start Monday and just journal, and then when I filled it up, you know, when I'm happy, I could just stop, and then Tuesday would start immediately under that. I could use some washi to break it up, but I could also, you know, I could add in my challenges, my doodles, you know, anything else that I want to add in, and I could use as much space as I want. So I don't know, but I like the idea of the Dutch door. I liked the idea of the Dutch door because to see the weekly all in one go, but that's not big enough. And if I go for the vertical one, it will give me a big enough weekly, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. I don't know. I may try it. I'm not sure. It's a learning curve, isn't it? If it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, then I suppose I could always try that option. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think I should do? You tell me and we'll go from there. But yeah, if you wanted to know how a Dutch door works, this is basically it. Some people put, you know, a whole page of things that they can see a week, like a task list and all that lot. My task list is at the beginning of the month. It's there. So I didn't see the need to have it on where I can see it every day. Yeah, and then the idea is that you can then flip through. The biggest restraint is that if you don't have enough space, or you want to do extra or something like that, well, unless you cut this out and redraw it, which I suppose you could if you don't mind doing that, you're limited on how many pages you save for your doors. Okay, does that make sense? See, I've made it so that I've got a page a day and my spare for any notes or whatever. But if I decide, you know, if I do something really exciting tomorrow and it takes up sort of 3 pages, I've then lost Thursday and Friday kind of thing. Unless I cut it out and add more in, and which I suppose I could do. I don't know. Never thought of that. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Help me out here, YouTube. Come on. Give me some ideas.